AMD Ryzen 7 5700G is a powerful processor that offers a great balance of performance and efficiency. Released in August 2021, it's part of the Ryzen 5000 series of CPUs, which is based on the Zen 3 architecture. The Ryzen 7 5700G is a mid-range processor that's designed for gaming and content creation. In this article, we'll explore the features and specifications of the Ryzen 7 5700G and see how it compares to other processors in the market. Architecture and specs. The Ryzen 7 5700G is built on the 7nm manufacturing process, which makes it very efficient in terms of power consumption. It has 8 cores and 16 threads, which means that it can handle multiple tasks simultaneously. The base clock speed is 3.8 GHz, and it can boost up to 4.6 GHz. The processor has 16 MB of 3 Lyra cache, which is shared among all the cores. The Ryzen 7 5700G also comes with integrated graphics, which is a big advantage for those who don't want to spend extra money on a dedicated graphics card. The integrated graphics are based on the Vega architecture and have 8 compute units, with a base clock speed of 2.0 GHz and a boost clock speed of 2.1 GHz. The integrated graphics can handle most games at 1080p resolution with low to medium graphics settings. Performance. The Ryzen 7 5700G is a great processor for gaming and content creation. In terms of gaming, it offers great performance in most games. When compared to the previous generation Ryzen 7 3700X, the Ryzen 7 5700G offers a 10 to 20% increase in performance. It's also worth noting that the integrated graphics of the Ryzen 7 5700G perform better than the dedicated graphics card of the previous generation, Ryzen 7 3700X. In terms of content creation, the Ryzen 7 5700G is a great processor for video editing, 3D rendering, and other CPU-intensive tasks. It offers great multi-core performance, which means that it can handle multiple tasks simultaneously. When compared to the previous generation Ryzen 7 3700X, the Ryzen 7 5700G offers a 15 to 20% increase in performance. Overclocking. The Ryzen 7 5700G is also a great processor for overclocking. Overclocking is the process of increasing the clock speed of the processor to get better performance. The Ryzen 7 5700G has a lot of headroom for overclocking, which means that you can push it beyond its default clock speeds. However, it's worth noting that overclocking can void your warranty and can also reduce the lifespan of your processor. Power consumption. The Ryzen 7 5700G is a very efficient processor in terms of power consumption. It has a thermal design power of 65 W, which means that it doesn't require a lot of power to run. This is a big advantage for those who want to build a system that's energy efficient. The low power consumption also means that the processor runs cooler, which is important for maintaining good system stability. Compatibility. The Ryzen 7 5700G is compatible with the AM4 socket, which means that it can be used with most motherboards that support this socket. However, it's important to note that the Ryzen 7 5700G requires a BIOS update to work with some motherboards. It's also worth noting that the Ryzen 7 5700G doesn't support PCI 4.0, which is a drawback when compared to other processors in the Ryzen 5000 series. It's also a good alternative to the Ryzen 7 5800X, which is a more expensive processor that offers slightly better performance. Competition. The Ryzen 7 5700G faces tough competition from Intel's Core i7-11700 and Core i7-11700K processors. Both of these processors offer similar performance to the Ryzen 7 5700G and also come with integrated graphics. However, the Ryzen 7 5700G offers better multi-core performance and is more power efficient than the Intel processors. It's also worth noting that the Ryzen 7 5700G is slightly cheaper than the Intel processors. The AMD Ryzen 7 5700G is a great processor for gaming and content creation. It offers great performance and efficiency, Thanks to its 7nm manufacturing process and Zen 3 architecture, the integrated graphics are also a big advantage for those who don't want to spend extra money on a dedicated graphics card. Overall, the Ryzen 7 5700G is a great mid-range processor that offers a good balance of performance and value for money. If you're looking for a new processor for your gaming or content creation PC, the Ryzen 7 5700G is definitely worth considering.